Hello everyone, thank you for joining me, and today we are going to be looking at how to get Roxy's eyes in FNAF Security Breach before 6 a.m. Now, what exactly do I mean by obtaining her eyes before 6 a.m.? Well, normally as you progress throughout the game, Roxy's mission is the last one when you decommission her. It goes after either Chica's or Monty's, depending on which pathway you chose. However, there is a quote-unquote glitch that you can use to obtain her eyes before 6 a.m. and keep it to where you can do every other mission and collect every other collectible and not have to worry about not being able to save. As you can see right now, I am inside Freddy, inside the recharge station, and as I exit you will see the time appear in the top right corner of the screen, which it says 4 o'clock. Now, if you look through Freddy's eyes, you can see I have Roxy's eyes, and I can see through the walls and see all the collectibles, all the presents, and everything that you can, well, collect. Also, I exit Freddy and enter Freddy again to show that this is not a one-time glitch where you exit and then re-enter and it's gone. It is permanent, so that way you can go and save and collect all the collectibles and will not have to worry about collecting them again after 6 a.m. Also, one quick thing before we begin, I highly recommend you complete the game at least once, because this is going to do the events out of order, and it will not make much sense if you haven't. So, anyways, let's begin. To begin, you're going to have to create a new save file. I say this because I highly doubt that you have a save file where you have not collected the first party pass yet. If you have a save file where you are on the mission to collect the party pass, and you haven't yet, then you can use that save file and you can skip to this time in the video to see what to do next. Because if you do not have a save file exactly right there, I cannot guarantee that everything that I show you will work. So create a new save file, and for the most part at the beginning you can just play the game normally. You unlock Freddy from his room, go through a utility tunnel to the main entrance and try and escape, only to have the door shut on you. Go around the main entrance area to find the daycare pass. Then you go and give the daycare assistant a panic attack to where he turns into the moon. Then you go into the recharge station to see Vanny hop on by. You know, the game normally plays out as it should. Look into Freddy's lifeless soul as you ride down the elevator together. Get caught by Vanessa in the laundry room or either the prize counter mission. It does not matter which one you choose, you can do either. Escape Vanny, then you have to go help Freddy with his drinking problems, bring him down the parts and service. Get jump scared by the map bot that just, for some reason, likes to appear out of nowhere. Yeah, I'm on your secrets, you little piece of shit. Go through that horrible maze of creatures that I absolutely hate, then go fix up Freddy. After you get out of the endo room and reattach Freddy's head to his body, that is when you need to start doing things differently. Freddy will tell you that you need to go up to Chica's green room and collect the party pass there to go into either Phaser Blast or Monty Golf. Do not, and I repeat, do not collect the party pass. It is absolutely essential that you do not collect it, as that is part of the process of decommissioning Roxy before 6 a.m. Instead, you need to head over to Roxy Raceway, and you will be faced with Montgomery Gator's gate and Chica's voice box speaker, where you either need Chica's voice box or you need Montgomery Gator's claws. However, there's a pretty simple and easy glitch to where you can get through the gate into Roxy Raceway. What you want to do is make sure Freddy is nowhere near you, or at least far enough away from you to where he will have to teleport to get to you. You have to go up to the gate, and you need to call Freddy over to your location. If he is far enough away, he will teleport inside Roxy Raceway, run around, and go to the gate on the other side. Then you can step into him. I like to use the yellow chains on Montgomery Gator's gate to get through. Then once you get inside Freddy, hop on out and then you're inside Roxy Raceway. Now you can skip almost everything in here except for two things. The first thing you need to do, and it doesn't really matter which order you do them in, one of the first things you need to do here is go over to the box with the robot in it and collect its head. Then you need to go over to get the dance pass in the garage. It is worth noting that once you collect the robot head, it will say 5:15 a.m. Do not panic, there will be a way to reverse this, trust me. Make sure to save. After you've collected the dance pass and the robot head, you are free to leave and go up to the West Arcade. However, the doors are still standing between you and leaving Roxy Raceway. The easiest way I found to get out from this side is to go under a little passageway under Chica's walkway where you have to speak into the door to get on the other side. Go under there, go all the way to the end, and call Freddy. For the first few seconds, he will try and walk into the gate on that side of Roxy's Raceway as if it was an invisible barrier and he was just face planting to the wall. However, after a few seconds, he should teleport to the other side, and you can look up and you can press the button to get inside Freddy, then exit Freddy and you'll be on the other side. Once you do that, head over to the West Arcade, go up and into the absolute monstrosity of the music area. I absolutely hate this area because it took me 2 hours to get this right without the Phaser Blaster or Phascam because Chica and Monty kept teleporting in the areas that I should have been safe in. From here, you can do everything normally. You can go up to the security room, have the power go out, have the spider music man crawl around on the walls, flip more breakers, go to the very end room, flip the last breaker, have the music man crawl out of the walls, and then escape into the security room. Pause at the head, go over and save your progress. Then you are free to go back to Roxy Raceway using the same glitch that you used earlier to get on the other side of the door. From here, game should play out as normally. You attach the head to the robot on the go-kart, slam in the Roxy, collect her eyes, go through her little boss fight of having to evade her with no eyes, go through the vent back up to Roxy Raceway, make sure to save, and from here, go down the parts and service and install Roxy's eyes into Freddy. Hold up, before we go any further, if you've been following along with your own game, I recommend you pause and watch this next part all the way through, as there cannot really be any mistakes made throughout this next part. After you hit the finish upgrade button, head over to Roxy's elevator door, call Freddy over, wait for him to finish his monologue, then he will say that it is almost 6 a.m. and that the daycare assistant is loose one last time. Get in Freddy, go into Roxy's elevator, get out of Freddy, hit the button to go up, then get back in Freddy. Once the elevator door opens, head out of Roxy's room, go to Chica's green room, and then collect the party pass there. Once you do that, it should reverse the time back to 3:55. Now for the last part, you need to get back into Freddy and head over to a recharge station. I like to go to the one that's left of Chica's green room because it's not too far away and it gives me an easy spot to not mess up. After that, you're finished. That's it. You now have Roxy's eyes before 6 a.m. and you can go to either Phaser Blast or Monty Golf and collect all the collectibles. Almost all of them, because one of those areas will be unavailable, unless you glitch in there with another glitch. Now, what is the main purpose of doing all this? What's the reason? Well, whenever you normally collect Roxy's eyes, it's at 6 a.m. and if you stay, you're not allowed to save anymore, so any collectibles you get after that point will not save once you die or get an ending. However, with this glitch, you can collect all the collectibles you need and still save your progress, so that way when you choose to finally leave at 6 a.m., you will have most collectibles collected and you won't have to go through a grueling process of getting them all again. Now, here are some questions that you might have. Can you still leave at 6 a.m.? And yes, you can. At any point after this, you are still allowed to leave, even though it says 4 a.m. You can leave at 4 a.m., or you can leave after you've collected all the collectibles and done all the missions you can. Another question would be, during the 6 a.m. process, whenever you head to the main entrance, whenever you get onto the elevator, Vanessa gives you a message to go to the main stage, and she tells you to collect the gift. Since you did not go that way, are you still able to go collect the CD? And the answer is yes. If you go back to the elevators, Vanessa will play the message as if it was still between 5:50 and 6 a.m. And the retro CD disc will still spawn once you spot it with Freddy. However, it is worth noting that doing this glitch does make Freddy function as normally where he runs out of power. I do not know if that affects any of the endings that you can get in this game, so I would not recommend using this save file to go through any of the endings that require Freddy. Besides that, that's it. You're now free to roam the Pizzaplex with Roxy's eyes and collect all the collectibles you need. If you found this helpful, or if you have any questions concerning this glitch, let me know down in the comments below. I'll be eager to read them and respond back to you. Thank you all for watching, and until next time, peace out.